Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 18th of June 2023. A day to promote awareness, acceptance, and autonomy. International Picnic Day is celebrated on 18 June every year. 18 June 1946, the first Satyagraha movement against Portuguese rule was started in Goa under the leadership of Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that digital eye deters a proxy attending among Meghalaya's teacher. A teacher takes a picture of herself to register attendance in the teacher attendance monitoring system app introduced by the Meghalaya government in the schools of East Jaintia Hills. The Hindu newspaper also states that NIA takes or probe into attacks by Khalistan supporters on Indian missions in United States, Canada. A security guard walks in front of the Consulate General of India in San Francisco that was attacked on March 19, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that railway to review operations to ensure zero compromise on safety. Railway Board Chairman A.K. Lahoti said every railway employee was responsible for safety irrespective of the department. The Hindu, going towards the Indian Express newspaper, states that Modi's Vadnagar, the man about town, and a town about the man. How a sleepy village got transferred to an archaeological treasure, a happening municipality and educational hub, and now a perennial destination. It takes a village to raise a child, and sometimes the story goes the other way. Viral Modi, a structural engineer at the site of an experimental museum, talks about the development at full scale on every front, be education, heritage, infrastructure, or health. Indian Express also states that Bengal Panchayat election TMC candidate beaten to death, party blames Congress. Widespread violence over the filling of nominations for the July 8 three-tier Panchayat polls has left at least 6 people dead. A Trinamool Congress TMC candidate for the Panchayat election was illegally beaten to death in Sujapur Gram Panchayat of Kali Chowk block in Malda district on Saturday, police said. Police conducted route a march at violence hit area ahead of the Panchayat polls in South 24 Paraganas on Saturday. Indian Express also states that Archbishop of Imphal claims 249 churches burnt in Manipur, religious attack carried out. In his account, the Archbishop has connected this with the revival of Sanamishism, the indigenous religions of Métis, and emergence of the group such as Arambai Tengol and Métis Lipon. Amid clashes between Manipur's Meithei and Kuki communities, religious attacks has been effectively carried out. Dominic Leumann, the Archbishop of Imphal, wrote in a letter on Saturday. Unidentified miscreants torched 2 houses belonging to a particular community to retaliate the killing of 9 civilians by Kuki militants in Manipur. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Uttar Pradesh's Balia records 44 deaths linked to extreme heat in 2 days, official says. At least 44 people admitted to a district hospital in Uttar Pradesh's Balia died between June 15 and 16 with scorching heat, aggravating their pre-existing ailments. Officials said on Saturday, promoting the state government to launch probe into the deaths. Officials said that most of the patients were over the age of 60. Hindustan Times also states that Delhi Fire Department proposed audit of coaching centers following a Mukherjee Nagar incident. 2 days after a blaze at a coaching center in North Delhi's Mukherjee Nagar resulted in the injury of 61 students, Delhi Fire Services officers on Saturday said that they are likely to approach the state government to conduct a fire safety audit of coaching institutes across the capital. The coaching center where a massive fire was gutted at Mukherjee Nagar in New Delhi on Thursday. Hindustan Times also states that Gujarat begins to recover as Cyclone Biparjoy awakens. Amit Shah lauds it as a major achievement. Coastal towns of Gujarat that were in the trajectory of the cyclone Biparjoy began returning to normal life on Saturday with the business reopening and people back on the streets a little over 48 hours after the storm tore through with winds of up to 140 km per hour, a recovery that Union Minister Mr. Amit Shah lauded as a major achievement. Union Home Minister Amit Shah meets NDRF personnel in Gujarat on Saturday. Going towards the economy of the country, a textile and apparel exports slide 12.2% on the slack demand. India's textile and apparel exports last month were in total valued at $2,816 million as against $3,206 million in May 2022, and its share in all commodity exports declined to 8.05% from 8.22% to 8.22% a year earlier. Indian consumers more keen on innovative mobility solutions than their global peers, Capgemini. Consumers in the country had been showing eagerness in connected alternative energy and autonomous vehicle, and these trends were quite evident in a recent survey by Capgemini Nishchit Srivastava, Chief Technology and Innovation Officer, Capgemini in India, told The Hindu. Tamil Nadu company launches a millet tea at a fruits mela in Puttur. A millet tea made from multi-millets was launched at a two-day fruit mela which began here on Saturday, June 17. Going towards the world news included Biden aimed admin ease norms on eligibility criteria for those awaiting green card. At least 41 killed in a rebel attack on Ugandan school near Congo border. World Health Organization says toxic syrup risk ongoing. More countries hit. Daniel Ellsberg, who leaked Pentagon papers, dies at 92. Nusrat Chaudhary confirmed as the first Muslim female federal judge in the United States history. Drought and rising heat bring unusual wildfire warnings in the North Europe. Going towards the science and technology, Science Secretary Srivari Chandrasekhar demits office, says cites personal reasons. Department of Science and Technology Secretary Srivari Chandrasekhar. A powerful launcher called the Titan IIIC. A Titan IIIC rocket lifts off to test a modified crewless Gemini capsule as a part of a manned orbiting laboratory program on November 3, 1966. The Titan IIIC was an expendable launch system used by the United States Air Force from 1965 until 1982. It was the first Titan booster to feature a large solid rocket motor and was planned to be used as a launcher for the Denia Solar through the space lane was cancelled before it could fly. The majority of the launcher's payloads were DoD satellites for military communications and early warning though one flight, ATS-6, was performed by NASA. The Titan IIIC was launched exclusive from Cape Canaveral while its sibling, the Titan IID, was launched only from the Vandenberg AFB. Elephant habitat and at Anaikatti along the Tamil Nadu-Kerala boundary faces threat. An elephant herd waits to cross the road near Anaikatti. Bhubaneswar, Cuttack experienced cooler days, warmer nights. An aerial view of the Indian Cape as viewed from the top of Udaygiri caves at Bhubaneswar. At last, there's a famous quotation said by C.V. Raman, whose full name is Sir Chandrasekhar Venkata Raman. Birth anniversary 7 November 1888 up to 21 November 1970 was an Indian physicist known for his work in the field of light scattering. Using a spectrograph that he developed, he and his student K.S. Krishnan discovered that when light traverses a transparent material, the deflected light changes its wavelength and frequency. This phenomenon, a hitherto unknown type of scattering of light, which they called modified scattering, was subsequently termed the Raman effect of Raman scattering. Raman received the 1913 Nobel Prize in Physics for the discovery and was the first Asian to receive Nobel Prize in any branch of science. Mr. C.V. Chandrasekhar Venkata Raman says a famous quotation. He says that if someone judges you, they are wasting space in their mind. Best part, it is theirs problem. Okay, thank you.